A Vort from the Rebbe on this week's Parshas Titzave. In Parshas Titzave, we learn about the making of the big Kahuna, the garments of the Kohanim, and also the garments of the Kohen Gadol. One of the garments of the Kohen Gadol was the Cheshen. The Cheshen was the breastplate, which had different gems on it with the names of the Shvatim, etc., etc. Now, it says in Shara Mitzvahs and Taima Mitzvahs of Reb Chaim Vital in Parshas Titzave that Cheshen are the same letters as the word Nochash, snake. But it also says in Svarim, brought down B'Shem Rabbeinu Ephraim from the Balei HaTosfos, that Cheshen is B'Gematria Mashiach. The numerical value of Cheshen is the same as the numerical value of Mashiach. Mashiach is a Gematria 358, and Cheshen is also 358. Now here it seems like there are two opposites. The snake, Nochash, which the same ACS as Cheshen, represents the Klippus. The Nochash represents the Nochash HaKadmeni, the first snake that brought Klippa into the world. He was the one that caused Adam HaChava to sin with the Chet Tzadas. And that was the source of all Avedas, of all Klippas. So that represents the deepest level of Klippa. On the other hand, Mashiach represents the greatest revelation of godliness. So the Nochash represents the greatest concealment of godliness, Klippah, and Mashiach represents the greatest revelation of godliness. How do the two fit together? And the answer is very simple, that the whole reason why there is Klippah in the world is so we should reach a higher revelation of godliness. The whole reason that they wish to make Klippah in the world is so we should overcome it, and b'meila there will be a greater revelation of godliness. That means that in everything that looks to be Klippah, and it is in a revealed way Klippah, but be'etzem in it is hidden the concept of godliness, the purpose of why the Klippah is there, so they should bring out more godliness in the world. Which is similar to what the Rebbe says in a different place, that the pasuk where it says, Anoichi haster aster pona b'yimahu, Hashem says, in that day, I will hide my face. And it says, haster aster, I will hide. And the Baal Shem Tov says that it means there is a double hester. Hester means a concealment of godliness, but there could be a double concealment. You don't even realize that there is a concealment. Like this, at least when you know there's a concealment, certain level, you know there's godliness, but you know that you don't see it. But you don't even realize that there's concealment. The concealment is concealed, that's even worse. And nevertheless, the Rebbe says, the Pasuk says, V'anoichi haster aster. In that concealment, there is Anoichi. Anoichi refers to the Eibishter himself, Atzman Seisof, which is Anoichi Havai Lekecha, the beginning of Aseres Adibris. So in the Haster Aster, in the deepest concealment of godliness, the truth that's there is the Anoichi Hashem. The purpose is to reveal more of Anoichi. The same thing here, I imagine, the Rebbe doesn't connect it to, but it's the same idea, that here also, when we say that in the Cheshen we have the concept that represents the Nochash, which is the greatest concealment of godliness, this is also the gematria of Mashiach, to show us that in that concealment of godliness, which is Klippah, you have the inyan of Gilui Elokus. And our job is to take the concealment, take the klippah, and change it over to kedusha, which is the concept what it says in Zohar at Kadiskafia Sitra Achra Yistalnik Ekoret the Kuchabricha Kol Omim. When Sitra Achra klippah is bent and changed over, transformed into kedusha, it brings down the highest level of kedusha, and that's the whole purpose, the tachas of klippah, that it should bring us to a higher level in Gilui Elokus of revelation of Hashem.